For Captain Marvel.
Oh, okay. Well, so what's next? What's the daunting thing on the horizon that you guys really have your eyes set on? That you're like, okay, I think we can do this. What that you want to tackle?
There's nothing we can't do.
There's nothing.
No, I'm kidding.
I'll tell you, this is like pie in the sky and has nothing to do with anything that's on our slate right now. But I'm hoping someday we can do an R-rated superhero show.
Killing Joke?
Something.
I heard about that. Didn't Watchmen have something to do with? Because I know you had talked about in an interview about the potential of an R-rated animation, sort of getting.
Well, you know, it gets cold. The idea of doing an R-rated superhero DVD, it gets warm, and then it gets cold, and then it gets warm, and then it gets cold. And literally, we had something kind of in the works, and it was kind of warming up. It was getting hotter, and then Watchmen didn't really perform that well in the box office, and then it got really, really cold. So, but right now it's heating up again. So we're talking about it. So there may be something that we'll have a really exciting announcement about in the next couple months. But nothing at the moment.
Let me know, because I'm waiting.
So, I mean, you know, for the sort of R-rated or the kind of vamped up, what characters do you think would blend best to those?
Oh, that's a sneaky question. I don't think I'm going to go near that one.
That's what we're here for.
We're speculating. We're not confirming
I'll tell
it.
you. Okay, go ahead. Then I got mine.
I'm going to say this. I don't know what Gary will think, but I have two scripts. We have two scripts. They're just absolutely have to be R-rated.
I don't remember the second one. You have to whisper it in my ear because I don't remember it. I know the first one is.
No, I don't think I'm close enough.
I only remember one, but that's okay.
Oh, there's another one.
Okay.
It's the one you're remembering is not the one you don't remember is the one I want to really do. Think about it. Anyways.
Sorry, my mind is mush these days. Okay.
And the comic books were R-rated, so I mean it's not like we're pushing the envelope on our own here. That's the
I do remember the other one. Oh, of course, it's very apropos to this room. Strangely enough, because the person who wrote it is sitting right here in this room. That's right.
Yes. So this is something to think about. We can't talk about it. You know, we can't talk about any specifics, but you can be sure that we would do it because the comic book calls for it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. So, but it's just a matter of the economy getting better and people wanting to take chances. You know?
Yeah, and I mean, that's really what it comes down to, and I know it's crass and everything, and people go, oh yeah, I'm so tired of Batman, I'm so tired of Superman, and it's like, well, you know, after that screening last night, I don't think they're that tired of Batman. It's like Batman, you know, is you know, he can still be awesome. We've proven that he can still be awesome. But yeah, we would love to do, personally, myself, I would love to do nothing better than do like, you know, Black Hawks, the movie, or, you know, Birds of Prey or whatever. Economically, it's not realistic. It's just the marketplace isn't there for it. But, you know, it's not to say it couldn't be there, but, you know, but in the meantime, we kind of have to do what we got to do. In terms of the R-rated thing, I can tell you one thing that's come up several times, which, again, no matter how we look at it, it just doesn't economically doesn't add up. But, yeah, I would love to do The Authority. I would love to do, like, that first arc that Warren Ellis and Brian Hitch did as a full-length movie, because that, to me, is just, like, so kick-ass. But that I don't think is ever going to happen unless everybody out there goes, hey, yeah, let's do The Authority.
So what about any Vertigo stuff? There been any talks about like trying to do some of the Vertigo stuff in animated form?
Maybe.
Okay.
And then the answer stops.
That's how direct we are.
One thing I've always wondered is that DC Animated has quite a presence on the Cartoon Network. But what about Adult Swim? Has there ever been any consideration to move into that arena on the sort of Adult Swim side of things?
It gets complicated, and I don't want to bore you with politics, but
it wouldn't bore me at all. I promise you.
It would bore me. But, yeah, you know, we talk about it, but you know, maybe someday. Again, it's all dollars and cents.
So, as a chick nerd, I find that, you know, a lot of the characters that I like, which are the female characters, are woefully underrepresented in a lot of things.
Yeah.
And there is a very large female nerd community.
I know that.
So why is it so difficult to get some projects that have a little bit, why is it so difficult to get those off the ground?
It's unfortunate that we can't really rely just on the female nerd audience, unfortunately, because weirdly enough, I mean, again, this is all, I have no market, studies to back this up, but it seems to me that there is a certain amount of chauvinism from male fans that, I mean, just anecdotally, in reading reviews on the web and stuff, I heard time and time again. I can't tell you how many times I read the words, "Oh, I haven't seen the Wonder Woman short or movie. Everybody says it's great, but I'm not interested because it's Wonder Woman." And it's just like, I know it's like that sucks. It totally sucks. But that is the kind of marketplace reality, unfortunately. And it's not to say that it couldn't happen and it couldn't be. You look at a show like Buffy, that's proof positive that you can have a kick-ass female protagonist that's going to have a huge fan following. It's just we got to figure out how to market this stuff better, maybe, or I don't know what. I don't know what the magic missing ingredient is, but I guarantee you that the minute something like that happens, the pendulum could swing the other way, and then suddenly we could be doing Batgirl the movie or Birds of Prey the movie. So, I mean, the spirit is there. We're willing to do it, but.
No, it's just the perception is that girl villains aren't selling as well as they want them to right now. And
heroes, I mean.
Girl pillar heroes, excuse me. And the market sort of changes, and the recession goes away, and people are might be willing to take chances that they wouldn't take before.
Yeah.
And heaven knows there's a great number of DC female characters who we would love to feature. One of our shorts has a small feature of female character. Think about it.
Yes.
The ones now, or the mysterious three.
The ones you're going to see in this group.
Oh, well, yeah.
Well, we were already told that Dinah is in Green Arrow.
I can't.
You thought you had your big sleep.
You were doing very well, having already known.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut the wind out of your sails.
Just snapping on hopes left and right.
But
we can't put her on the cover. I'm kidding.
Oh, okay.
It's actually, the question about female characters is a sore spot with us.
Absolutely.
Because
I don't know if you want to get into that.
Yeah,
I would love to get
You
into
write
that.
them great. I have no problem with them specifically.
he draws them great too. So I mean, you're speaking to the choir. Yeah. And we'll be pushing. We'll be pushing as the time goes on.
Yep.
Before we get cut off, is there anything else that you can talk about the aborted Batgirl Year One project that sort of never?
That didn't get very far. We never even got to script on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, we didn't get very far down the road on that. We would love to do it. The idea was we were going to literally adapt Batgirl Year One, because it's a really terrific series, and I love the art style. Marcus Martin, I think, is great. So, it didn't get very far before it died in the crib. So.